Welcome. In this video, we will take a look at CSS shortcuts in VS Code. So first, notice the text predictions when using CSS. Press Enter to accept the top selection or navigate down to another option and then press Enter. And when you type in the opening bracket, it will automatically close. Okay, taking a look at some CSS property shortcuts. H and then Enter will give you height, ready to add the values. And just a note here, notice the red error highlights on the file name at the top and the closing bracket at the bottom and after the semicolon. This alerts you to a syntax error. But after a valid entry, the error highlights are removed. But throughout this demo, we are focusing on shortcuts, so we will see a few error highlights. Continuing, W gets you width. At M gets you at media screen. At K gets you keyed frames, ready to enter your own identifier. So here are some property shortcuts, but note that while some shortcuts give you empty values, the ones here listed in green will give you default values. So C for color gives you black, and so does BG for background. But BGC for background color gives you white. CA is the shortcut for color alpha, will give the code setup for the RGBA, while CR gives you RGB. BD gives you a 1 pixel solid black border. F gives you a font with 1M sans serif. D gives you display block. POS gives you position relative. And FW gives you font weight normal. Remember to keep an eye out on the predictions for the property and value sets that you need. Okay, let us take a look at CSS value shortcuts. So here are some common value shortcuts. So notice here how some of the shortcuts give different values, like N gives you none or normal. However, they give the appropriate value for the given properties. So in the case of the abbreviation R after the FL, we get float right. For the flex direction, FXD, we get row, flex direction row. And for NMD, we get the reverse. So learn in steps. Start to learn the shortcuts and the properties and values that you use most. So if you frequently use display none, for example, then learn the abbreviation DEN:(N). Or M:(A) for margin auto. And then after you have memorized a few, go back and add a couple more to your list. You can check out the Emmet cheat sheet for more CSS shortcuts. And VS Code also allows you to add your own abbreviations and variables. So if there are any values that you use repetitively, then it's great to set them up. Now note there are a few discrepancies between the cheat sheet and the VS Code usage. So test them out and keep an eye on your predictive text options. And let us know in the comments which shortcuts are your favorite, and in the meantime, use them to speed up your coding.